Nickel.
Yep, he'll be knocking on 160. Yep. Gervonta Tank Davis, is my prediction that Gervonta Tank Davis is going to weigh in on the night of the fight against Jake Paul, knocking on 160 pounds. Don't be surprised if he's 157 pounds, something like that. You guys see this footage? Look at Tank. Now, if you know what you're looking at, the guy must be around 150 right now, 153, something like that. And you can really tell when he's sideways. When you look at him sideways to see the depth. See, from the front view, you can't really tell. But when he turns sideways, the guy is a wrecking ball. He's literally a baby rhino out there. And I think that is the idea for him to bulk up and be a little powerhouse out there. And I'm all for it. I'm going to tell you in this video why I think that's the best thing for Tank and why I think he will be knocking on 160 pounds. Now, at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you guys another workout of mine. Let me be absolutely clear with this, all right? I'm not trying to say that I'm a great fighter. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than you.
Come on, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, that shit ain't it.
On 160 pounds.
He got
Now,
a
at
little
the end of
something for
this
his age,
video,
I ain't gonna
I'm going
cap.
to be showing you guys another workout of mine. Let me be absolutely clear.
Bro, his hair, nigga. His hair frustrates me, man. Like, and the color too, man. What's that one shit? Mama, don't worry. I'm a survivor. She told me. Man, nigga. Why? What they call this, a shaggy?
With
This shit not it, man.
this, all right? I'm not
He could have just went with the clean
trying
taper,
to
bro.
say that I'm a great fighter. I'm not trying to say that I'm better than you. We all know.
He doing a little something.
Lord knows that all you guys
I ain't trying to
in the
violate.
comments are Olympic gold medalists. You guys are fantastic fighters, and I can't come close to the level of great technique and great fighting that you are. I'm just working out, all right? And I was definitely trying to hit the bag as hard as I can. I was really working on my hooks.
Like, you see the
more
front
than
of his
anything.
shit? His shit not fucked up. What the fuck?
Now listen, I know that I'm trash, all right? So, you know, just look at it and go, okay, showbiz trash or whatever. Or if you want to be inspired and you're on a journey like I am, I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to not look like I'm 45 out here, all right? Other than the gray and the beard, all right? If you get inspired, please let me know in the comments. Other than that, all you Olympic gold medalists out there, I'm nowhere on your level, all right? But if you want to see it, it's going to be at the end of this video. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis. Listen, the reason why I think he will be knocking on 160 pounds is because I think that's his walking around weight. And I have receipts for all this shit. You guys remember what, 4 or 5 years ago where he missed weight against Gamboa?
Initial weight is 136.2 pounds. Weight limit on this fight is 135 pounds for the lightweight title. Gervonta has 1 hour in order to make that 135-pound weight limit for the WBA lightweight championship of the world.
That was disgusting. A pound plus over the 135-pound weight limit. And that was then, years ago. And I know you guys say, a lot of you Tanky Wanky fans say that, you know, now he's been staying in shape. He doesn't have that issue anymore. But that's not the point. I'm saying that he can yield that type of weight. He's a bowling ball. He ain't a little guy, like you guys say. The Tanky Wanky say he's a little guy. But I got more receipts. Do you guys remember what,
And
2
shorter
years ago against
dudes,
Mario?
thing about shorter dudes, they get muscle quick versus taller dudes.
Barrios to make 140, he was coming down in weight.
I'm hearing it looks like all these boxers have a high walk-in, have like, I don't even want to say high, it's normal. They just fight at a smaller weight. I think the first time I heard that was against, what's his name? Sugar Sean. Most of these people's walkway ain't, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they could do that shit. My problem is this shit gonna be fake. Niggas say Mike Tyson ran a bag and shit. Man. Nigga, I don't know. Cause that nigga, man. It looked like both of them was doing that shit, man. It looked like the whole thing was fake. And Gervonta just here for the money. But I don't think he want to go and just sit down and lose. But if you would lose for a bag, I don't know. I don't know if he would lose for a bag. I really want to see how this goes if they really fighting. If they not, it's gonna be like, what the fuck? Damn.
And it at 144 plus. Huh? I even got more receipts for you guys. Remember against Ryan Garcia, right? You saw him stacking on snacky cakes and all kind of Skittles and shit, you know, for the All Access with him versus Ryan Garcia. I think this was like episode 2 or something. It was hilarious. But he goes in the store and they have to weigh him. And in that store, he weighs 150 pounds.
Good, thank you.
How much I weigh?
154.
154?
Yes, sir.
All right, weigh me one more time.
All right, 150.
150? Why this on? All right, bet.
And then the most famous audio leak that the War Room made famous that we sent out and it went viral when Team Tank said that Gervonta Tank Davis walks around at 160
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was a clickbait ass video. This nigga actually getting to the point.
pounds. Game, set, match. The guy, I'm telling you, man, you guys see Gervonta Tank Davis as this little guy, the Tanky Wankies. He's too little. He's too small. Which
What's Jake's walk around?
Gervonta Tank Davis,
It's always been. The nigga just recently started boxing. So it's been 200 something. Okay, then it's not as big as a gap than 130 to like 200. As in 160 to 200. It's still a big ass gap. 40 pounds? 40 pounds?
around somewhere in the 150s, all right? 155, something like that. He's knocking on 160. And I think that's the best bet going up against Jake Paul.
He's
You're not going to get a
160,
135-pound tank. I think Gervonta Tank Davis is going to be knocking on 160. You put on the right muscle mass,
If
right?
his walk around is 160, I feel like he could go a little more. I think he could go like 163 to like 171.
You look at
Because mind you, his height is like small. He not a tall dude. He a short dude. Jake already more heavier than him, and he taller than him.
Bud Crawford and what he did. Other
It's harder for. He gonna look like a meatball getting all that weight.
than the 1.21 gigawatts, right? But he definitely, all jokes aside, he definitely put together the type of training camp to where he can bulk up and kind of keep his speed. Gervonta Tank Davis, if he put on the right weight, put the right weight on, and have the lean muscle right, he can look fantastic somewhere in the mid 150s, dare I say close to 160 against Jake Paul. And dare I say it, I think that's the right thing for him to do. Why? I've been saying this. Number one, fighters need to start fighting closer to their walk-around weight. They're just healthier.
Man, what they doing to Chris, man?
That's number one. Fighters need to start fighting closer to their walk-around weight. They're just healthier that way. They're just better and healthier that way. I mean, I know it's probably surprising them too. Like, that was the best I've seen Terrence Bud Crawford. Lamont Roach, he's fighting Pitbull at 140, coming from 130 and a pit stop at 135. You have Shakur Stevenson talking about fighting Teofimo Lopez. They're very close to making that fight at 140. And I think all of them will look their best there, especially Roach, where he ain't knocking nobody out down there at 130. But I bet you he'll be swatting far more at 140. Gervonta Tank Davis, I think, just like the others, fighting closer to your walk-around weight is just going to be one of the better performances for Gervonta Tank Davis. He's going to learn a lot about his body. He's going to learn a lot about himself and where he should campaign moving forward. Maybe even meeting Roach in that rematch at 140 himself. Also, another reason why I think...
For y'all niggas that listen to boxing, y'all feel like Lamont Roach gonna be cooking against Pitbull? I'm rooting for DC, man. Even though I'm rooting for DMV. But my guy, Pitbull is a... Nah, I'm only saying that because I respect the fighter. I respect Pitbull. I'm not gonna go in, you know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Lamont, though. But who y'all think gonna win between Lamont and Pitbull? It seemed like Lamont's like, okay, y'all think that Tank just had a bad day? Let me go against Tank's like hardest competition, which was Pitbull, and then y'all gonna decide what I really am. Like, y'all gonna see what I'm capable of. So that rematch can be more demanding, because people only realize want a rematch. He realized want a rematch to go and show that he deserved that win, because he was robbed from is what the people were saying. And on top of that, it's because of that bag. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Tank is the face of boxing right now, or the younger face of boxing. Right now it's Crawford. My opinion. My favorite fighter.
It behooves him to come in knocking at 160 pounds is because of Jake Paul. It's not like Tank is going to dodge every punch Jake Paul throws, all right? Some of those going to land, and more than likely it's going to land on his guard. Tank is going to have his guard up. We need for him to be solid enough, his foundation and his base solid enough, so when Jake Paul hits him with those shots, he doesn't go flying around the ring. So we need Tank Davis to be that bowling ball, that wrecking ball, that baby Rhino that he is. We need him knocking on 160 pounds. I think that's something that he's going to do. I think he's going to be somewhere 155, 157, very close to 160. And I think that wrecking ball, Gervonta Tank Davis, come the night of the fight or the exhibition, whatever you want to call it, he's going to be a problem for Jake Paul. Now, check out my workout. Showbiz Lil Dope. I'm out.
Another thing that people sleep on is Gervonta's IQ. You know, I saw a video where Mike Tyson was talking about, like, a thing about him beating bigger opponents was, and like just his punching was not his power. He said himself, niggas can't trust him. But he said that he don't got much, like George Foreman was a heavy hitter. If anything for him, he said it was the accuracy. He said he wanted that perfect punch that nigga, you punch and then the fucking punch, like, it's after, I don't know how to explain it, but accuracy. I feel like accuracy was just, and I feel like Gervonta has way more years in the game than Jake Paul when it comes to finding that punch for real. This shit ain't it, dog. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That haircut need to go. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit got beater beads on it too. That shit nappy on it, bro. Nigga, that shit need to go, bro. Dog, I'm skipping off the haircut alone, bro. Hey man, and he says it's like his first couple of days. He studied boxing, so he's gonna already know some shit subconsciously, you know. A part of like getting good is like studying niggas. Pause, no diddy, but like studying who you aspire to be. Nigga, he been watching this shit, this boxing shit. So this nigga has a little pep for a nigga that's like 40 something. Nigga, I have to skip off the haircut though. Nigga. Barber did a discount. Half off. Nigga was dead ass. Yo, my shit lagging. Yup. It ain't too late to start. It's not a bad video, I ain't gonna lie. Alright.